Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Charm. Season number 1, episode number 6. Kappa Spirit. And the episode is directed by Jeffrey Bird. And here we have some things happening. Now we have Mel trying to get used to her new life. Now she doesn't have a job anymore. She doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. And she's going through a little bit of a funk. And you have her sisters trying to help her get out of this funk and to get back into the world. And so they're doing this by taking her out to a place to get some drinks so she can relax and say, hey, there's more out there than doing this. Also, you have Harry. Thank you. I can't think of his name. You also got Harry, who also helping her get her job. All she had to do is go in this interview. Not something that she really wants, but it is a job. It's put some money in her pocket because right now she has no money at all. So that's not good. Then you have what's going on with Macy, no, with Maggie first. You got what's going on with Maggie and her sorority sister, well, not ex-sorority sister, Lucy, and she's trying to make amends for what she did to her for kissing her boyfriend, and so it caused her boyfriend to break up with her. And she's trying to make amends and trying to fix the situation, which all she's doing is making things worse. And through this, you find out that Lucy has a ghost attached to her named Brenda, who's played by Michaela Miller, and who's pretty much trying to make her do something really, really awful. And so now you have Maggie trying to help her friend get rid of this ghost who's pretty much messing with her head. You have what's going on with Macy and Harry. Macy and Harry team up because her well, not her boyfriend, I guess you can say, Galvin has this mark on him that so far only she can see. She's trying to figure out what's going on. She thought Harry could help her through this situation. Turns out he can't see it either, and so it caused her to go to a psychic to find out what this mark is. And then she finds out that maybe it's not everybody else, it's her. She might have a darkness inside of her. Well, that's just fantastic. So you have Maggie trying to help her friend with this ghost. You have Mel trying to, well, she's also helping her sister as well with the ghost as well. But she also supposed to be moving forward with trying to get a career, which seemed like it didn't happen at all. You didn't see her try to get a job, which she's supposed to have done. And you also got Macy dealing with this whole marking on her not boyfriend, but her friend, I guess. Yeah. Which makes things awkward with his girlfriend. Now, overall, okay, this episode felt forced in a lot of different ways. The dialogue felt forced. The acting felt forced. The chemistry they trying to establish felt forced. And kind of cringy at times, too. Okay, now, there's a scene in here where you have Mel and Maggie do a spell to try to figure out what kind of ghost Brenda is. So they end up going back in time, back to the 80s, to figure out what's going on, how she died, what caused her to die, and stuff like that too. And when they go back in time, they're in the 80s, it felt so cheesy. And I mean, maybe they've done it on purpose or not, but it like this. It didn't look like it looked like it was the 80s, but it was like the 80s on steroids. It looked like a music video of the 80s in real life. It didn't seem real at all. I mean, all the colors were extra bright. They got girls dancing around leotards and stuff. They even try to force out 80s flames, but felt really forced and very cringy. Like you can tell, these words were natural to these girls. And these girls who were saying it felt like they just learned to act that day, or they were learning how to act while they were saying these words, because nothing felt real. It felt like it didn't feel like it belonged, or it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like they were actually in the 80s. It felt like it was in like a unrealistic version of the 80s they saw it in an 80s movie. That's the 80s. Something like that, I guess. So, and then it cuts to while they're there, they see their mom when she's alive and younger, and she's carrying Maggie at the time in her belly, and she's talking to her friend, telling her she feels there's something wrong with the baby, which gives her, which pretty much gives you the idea that she pretty much that's one of the reasons why she gave her child up, which messed me up because I thought, wait a minute, let me get this straight. So she felt something was wrong with her baby. Something dark was inside of her baby when she was carrying her. So her idea was to give her up to somebody else so they can deal with it. So she's not going to try to find out what's going wrong with her child, try to fix it, and then try to make her child better. But her idea is to something dark inside my child. So I'm going to give it up and give it to another family so they can deal with the situation. That doesn't sound right to me. I mean, it's already bad enough that this girl feels like she's an outsider. It's already bad enough that she didn't grow up with her sisters. So now and even they say the sisters now, they don't really feel connected. Like, every time they're all together, I don't feel like they're like a sisterly bond there. It feels like two sisters and a friend that came along, and they're trying to act like they're close, but it doesn't feel like they are. It feels, like I said, forced. And so now I don't like this whole storyline going on. Now what we're trying to say, is her father a demon or something like that? That's why she got this darkness there. Like, it feels like an extra plot and they don't need to add to the table. I mean, have her already separated from them from birth is already bad enough. And so now have them like come together and become a team. Now they got this other extra dark force thing going on too. I just, really? Do we need this? Do we need this? And then they're also trying to force this relationship between Macy and Harry. And it seems like they're trying to force, like, Harry had feelings for Macy, which came out of nowhere. Like what? Like, he's talking to her and he's trying to encourage her what she's going through, and the way he's talking to her, he's in love with her too. I just, when did this happen? It didn't seem like he had any connection to any of the girls. But now he's in love with her. Like, just what? How? Like, they're adding on extra stuff without even laying down the groundwork. So now it just feels forced, and like it's coming out of the blue. And the way they defeated the ghost was also weird, because first off, it didn't need the power of 3, which happens sometimes. Sometimes one of the girls can do things by themselves, but they didn't even use magic. Like, all she did was apologize to her friend and tell her she was sorry, and then next thing you know, the ghost got mad and went away. And that's it? That's a letdown. They ain't seen say a spell. They ain't chanting anything. Hold hands, something like that. Make the power of 3 or something like that. Send the ghost back to where she goes along, but nope. She just said, "I'm sorry." And that's it. And they hugged and stuff. That's it? That's all you gotta do to beat a ghost? Wow. Okay. Once again, felt forced. It felt like they had so much going on in this episode. They didn't know how to finish it. So they said, "Well, that's good enough." So sad. So sad. Well, hopefully this show turns it around. It's not there yet. I thought the first episode was all right. I thought it had potential. But it seems to have been going downhill from there. So let's just see where it goes. Hopefully things might turn around again and go back up in the upswing. And the else would go but up now. So let's see where it goes. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Charmed if you haven't watched it. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up. Shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams and in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.